Okay, here we are. Oops, what did I do? Here we are with the grand finale of my mega ranking extravaganza with the technically top 11, but top 10, because with second place we have a two-way tie. So let's get into this. In 10th place we have 8mm 1, the first one. In 9th place we have 8mm 2, which I liked better than the original. In 8th place, we have 2 Days in the Valley. In 7th place, we have Marvel Anime Wolverine. And this one was giving me 2013's The Wolverine vibes because it covers pretty much the same plot lines in some ways, while having a bunch of other additional plot lines as well, because it's a series and not just a 2.5 hour or 3 hour movie. It's 284 minutes total. So there you go. In 6th place is the Xander Cage trilogy. I decided to just throw it into 6th place here. And then in 5th place, we have Marvel Anime X-Men. The series finale has a Deadpool cameo. So that's cool. This version of Wolverine, I think, is older than the version in the Wolverine anime series and has a completely new design as well. In 4th place, we have Baby's Day Out. And this movie had me laughing a lot as well. It's just wacky fun, honestly. It really is. Tied in 3rd place, my bad, is the Crisis on Infinite Earths Arrowverse crossover. I was going to go down and grab one of the discs for that, but I decided not to do that. And instead, I'll just say that it is in 3rd place. Tied for 2nd place is going to be The Fifth Wave and Blade the series. Two very different stories tied for 2nd place there. With The Fifth Wave here, it's an alien invasion type story where most of Earth is destroyed. Chloe Grace Moretz is one of my favorite actresses, and she's actually the same age as my older sister. Or I think they're like a couple months apart or something like that, but they were both born in 97. And Blade the series follows the day-walking vampire Blade fighting a bunch of regular vampires that cannot go out during the day. And then, with absolutely no competition whatsoever, at least as far as titles that I own, and hopefully this isn't a huge shock or surprise, Deadpool and Wolverine is in 1st place for this year. Now, there are a lot of really awesome sequences in this movie, like the opening scene with Deadpool doing what he does with Wolverine's skeleton. I'm going to try and be spoiler free here, just in case you haven't watched this amazing movie. But great movie. And then there's another fight sequence that has an amazing attention to detail continuity bit of continuity detailing, and that I will go ahead and spoil. There's a scene where Deadpool and Wolverine are fighting in a Honda Odyssey minivan, and Deadpool gets launched through the roof, and then he lands on the passenger sliding door frame area, and blood splatters on it. And then after they filmed that scene, the scene that happens next is they go to Cassandra Nova's, who is the main villain of the movie. They go to her base. However, the amazing continuity detail that they kept intact between those two scenes, the reason it's so amazing is because there were 3 months where writer and actor strikes were happening, where nothing happened to produce this movie at all. And the blood stains from Deadpool landing on the car like that are still present when they picked up filming again with them going to Cassandra Nova's base of operations, which is a giant Paul Rudd Ant-Man skeleton, and when he's in his giant huge form. And that attention to continuity detail is phenomenal. I love how they stuck with the continuity there. And then I love the Deadpool and Wolverine versus Deadpool core fight scene. Of course, it's pointless because all of them regenerate, but the one that does not regenerate, Nicepool, he was created specifically for this movie. He's not in any of the lore at all, which I found out watching someone else's review, The Canadian Lad. You should check out The Canadian Lad. He usually watches these Marvel movies, whether they're in the MCU or not, at a quarter of the speed, and finds a ton of hidden details in them. And he was actually the one that pointed out the continuity detail between the minivan fight scene and the storming the Cassandra Nova's base detail. So definitely check out his videos, and um, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in my ranking series. This is the finale for this ranking, and we've covered all of the material now. I feel like I cut out a lot of the movies that, for some reason, that didn't end up getting talked about, but I might go back and rank those on their own terms instead of having them in this giant collage of movies. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video and other videos like it. So yeah, have a great rest of your night. And if I don't make another video between now and Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas.